And we're live.
And we're live.
Shit, damn boys, it really is another fucking day.
Hello.
Hey, Hobbit's just joined us, just as we started. We're on the backup channel because I got zucked. I'm blaming Hobbit's fucking guest from last week for that.
Yeah, I'll blame him as well.
He sat there and lied through his fucking teeth to us.
Oh God, let's not start this again.
No, the case was dismissed, Geralt.
Lack of evidence.
The defence was unable to present any evidence, so we dismissed it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So we've got a very
Sorry,
special.
the prosecution didn't do it.
Yeah, we've got a very
We've got a special title from a special boy, haven't we?
We've got an
Treehouse ego coping mechanism.
An exceptional individual. What's it called? What now?
It's like diarrhea, isn't it? Graphoria?
Graphoria, yeah.
Graphoria,
which has a Wikipedia page dedicated to it. It says, in psychology, graphoria, or graphoria, is a communication disorder expressed by excessive wordiness with minor or sometimes incoherent rambling. Specifically, in written work, graphoria is most commonly associated with schizophrenia, but can also result from several psychiatric and neurological disorders such as aphasia, thalamic lesions, temporal lobe epilepsy, and mania. Some ramblings may follow all or any grammatical rules, but still leave the reader confused and unsure about what the piece is about.
Sounds like my writing, honestly.
Well, does that mean that the purpose of writing is to obfuscate meaning or something? You know, which is why all those like take your meds schizo gender theory fucking like leftist academia works are so incoherent.
Oh, yeah, lefty memes.
Yeah.
The lefty memes require you believe in their bullshit. That's why they're so wordy, because they have to set the narrative. I just send them the fucking.
Should we read this? We were going to read it as woes, but should we read it as Ralph Rakesh? He's our new favourite lolcow.
Yeah, he's fucking great, isn't he? I mean, I used to just find it. I used to like Ralph because it was like, you know, those videos on YouTube when you see kids swearing. It was like that. It was like, I'm 14. Put 14 in the chat. 14 in the chat, boys.
A bloody fucking 14 in chat.
Put a fucking 14 in the chat, boys.
Bloody fucking wanker.
Where's my fucking?
So that's plenty of this nonsense. It's from bloody fucking Blue Monday. People aligned with BA perspective tried a litany of manners to have adult, mature conversation.
No, that's going to get really annoying really quickly, girl.
Is it? Is it
yeah,
really annoying?
No, keep going.
That's going to get really annoying really quickly.
Okay. Despite his and his friends' toxic, eternal, reframing, circular reasoning, I can't. Oh. Word salad. Okay. I know of 3 people at least who well in advance told Brutus the reality of his toxic approach's repercussions. This is all about him not getting the attention and subscribers he feels entitled to through people who get more views and subscribers than him. These 3 people literally told him how to get his I want to do Ralph. These 3 people literally told him how to get his wanted attention, wherein he could literally hold the exact same views. Your assertion that he's holding intuitive insight is schizophrenic. It's baseless. It is not correlative without sophistry. Brutus has had the gate open for him to walk in and get the manically obsessed attention he craves, mate.
mate.
What the bloody fucking have to do is to stop being unwilling to observe his own viewpoints broken down.
My favourite one, where's that? Brutus is a horse. Brutus is the horse scared of the river. What the fuck?
This is what being a bedsit weed scientist does to your brain.
You like that, don't you, bedsit weed scientist?
When presented with this type of reality display, he doesn't confront it, he runs. Brutus is a deeply insecure, depressed, broken boy. He's a little boy. And so are most of his friends. Many have tried and are still trying to help him and his friends. Yet, the old adage of the horse and water rings in veracity. The horse is scared of the
Rings
water.
in veracity. Fuck.
Horse is scared of the river. These guys didn't come to dissident spheres to sacrifice for their people. They came to run. They're terrified. Terrified of themselves.
We came
terrified
to
of things
run.
they perceive made them the things in them they disgust. What?
Baby, we were born to run.
What does that mean?
Maybe he's saying that Brutus is a brony. He likes horses.
Shut the fuck up, Roman. Give me my fruit picking job back.
Yeah, but they're yours. I'm in Romania. My hands are clean.
Move
Anyways, go on.
Romania off the planet. Leave planet.
Live planet, man.
Anyways, go on.
We've been authentically trying to heal them, and instead we get drama spawning tantrum-throwing nonsense. There's no validity to any of their intellectual points, or any of yours about them. Go back and watch the Bulldog Nationalism stream, where I presented the real reality on World War II. They're not interested in real life. Oh, says the fucking... Oh, my...
Yeah,
Says the guy who won't get a job... Won't get a job because he thinks the only reason you get a job is so that you can have money to drink alcohol in bars to pick up girls.
Also, we're not interested in the real reality on World War II. That spurging about fucking Hitler is going to get you votes. The 3 books.
They're
Bookgate.
interested in emotional psychological coping mechanism. Punching bag Treehouse. What?
I'm glad you mentioned Le because we've got a French bit later on in this show.
What? No.
We
What?
do.
What?
There's
I'm
a French
copying
bit
my
later-
humor. In every other piece they have, people like this who were once genuinely funny lack the self-reflection and psyche stability to analyze self. They can have this, but they... should I do... I'm half tempted to do the brain the big brain kind of breathing in voice but in a Scottish accent.
No, that would be really annoying. This is fucking...
have this, but they have to open up the only people left who are still dying. Scottish Microsoft Sam.
Try an Eastern European accent.
No, I can't. Try be fucking Romanian. Yeah, I don't know. They can
I
have
don't sound
this,
like that, do I?
but they have to open up to the only people left who are still trying, who should be stopping our country's ending. Don't bullshit us that any of this is about that. That's what's disgusting. Still people are being polite to them and trying to bridge the gap and help you get what you want. Just like I did for 4 months. The cycle continues. Narcs feed off more attention. This feeds the facile delirium. Treehouse cope.
What the fuck? Listen to my word salad.
words.
I'm very intelligent and educated. I use big words.
We're ire impassioned for saving our people. A trait that fuels your gay treehouse ego coping mechanism very well. The last who can provide your perception of validation. How are we meant to respect or take time for people we've already taken way too much time from to accommodate when we've already accommodated these toddlers more than they're able to even speak like men about the actual baselines of their worldview? What?
We're toddlers, but at the same time, they still got to make a week's worth of content about how we're inconsequential.
No, you
It's
guys are saying
broken
that
down
these-
to the fact that they're basing their viewpoints on the circular reasoning or straw men. If broken down to the logic, they're basing their viewpoints on the straw man and circular reasoning. There's never once been an honest intellectual examination of any of these people's core points, and boy, they've been pushed to do it politely and with care for a prolonged period of time. It's not anybody's duty to fix this but them. There's a type of psychosis hinted at by these guys. These people have farcical fantasies of us saving them, fixing them, but they can't accept it without us making concessions that they were right about their retarded projections and copes.
Retarded projection that the electorate won't buy fucking Nazism.
That's not going to happen because they're wrong about 95% of their derelict points.
Real Nazism hasn't been tried yet.
Yeah. Can anyone prove that Hitler was a Nazi? Didn't think so.
No. Checkmate, bigots.
Much of masculinity, hierarchy, integration works on unspoken testing, gauging, tribute, and providing to the tribe. It just goes on and on and on. I know.
On and on and
does someone want to like give me the quick rundown of this? Because hello everyone,
Blue Monday's word salad YouTube post.
I don't know who that faggot is.
Yeah.
I don't know who any of these people are. Who is he?
Blue Monday's got a cool drum beat to it.
It's like they want
Hang on, isn't that incel channel?
What?
No, that's Monday Blue.
Ah, right, okay, sorry.
How does it feel to be the source of ridicule?
It's like they want to get out of the movement and are terrified, but then other parts of them think they can fix their depression, lack of meaning and satisfaction in it by getting nationalism donations. What? None of us take donation. Only gimps who want donations for their subpar content would project so endlessly about grifters who risk their actual lives to speak. Brutus and Co. aren't dangerous to the system, be it just the content or lack of intellectual content.
Well, Carol, we did take donations. Remember the UK charity 1488, Microphones for Racists?
Well, of course. How could
Only
I forget?
£3 a month. Only £3 a month. You can gift aid your donation.
They could have had Donation World.
We need
they're
a new
internally
charity.
retarded because they've been fucked up by modernity. The first step is accepting we all have. The next step is then accepting that the universality of trauma doesn't mean yours is any less beyond troublesome, particular, and terrible. Duh. But then imagine grafting your nihilism and soul on this. How pathetic. Weak. Discarding of a man's battle for the tribe of God. Winky face.
I'm gonna have to leave the chat. I really can't be fucking. I'm allergic to bullshit. I'm gonna have to sign off, lad. I can't be fucked with this endless stream of crap.
Oh no, he's smart. You just don't get it, mate.
No, he fucking isn't. He's a fucking twat. I don't give a fuck who he is. This useless cunt. Right, let me waste 3 hours of your time that could be said in 20 fucking seconds. Jesus, I'm sorry, lads. I will mute myself.
Kathy, why use one word when you can use 1,000?
Yeah, why use one word when you can use 1,000?
Just what a fucking waste of blood and organs. Jesus fucking Christ. I just...
Brackets. Oh no, dude, we're yet to get to the best.
No, I'm actually going to have to leave the chat. I'm sorry. Good luck with your show. I'm going to go and resume reading Seneca for a little while.
Can we just have the match of the day highlights? See you in the bit.
Thanks, Blue Monday. Thanks, Blue Monday. You've just driven Cappy from the show.
He's causing division in the movement.
In brackets.
Yeah.
That's a cool double entendre mixing a deep metaphysical statement that I've never heard before and the mockery of the JQ. My psyche doesn't demand reward. It demands mild acceptance of what is, an improvement, refinement of my essence, style, and my ideas. That's how men self-critique and avoid retardation.
Okay,
We are so
you must ascend to God, meaning and the eternal, to surpass this trauma double negative.
Bro, I think you are going to have to drop. I think you are going to have to drop this.
Why are we listening to Blue Monday's drivel? He's boring even when Geralt says it. He's boring even when Geralt says it. He's boring even when Geralt says it. In all the funny voices he does.
nice singing.
Where is this thingy to read?
It's on what's it on the video too? Is it on the latest?
Stephen James in the chat, he says, Blue Monday gives me that school shooter vibe, TBH. Just saying. I'm not sure why he sounds like Jackson.
It's on Tumblr.
Oh, it's Milkman.
Nice.
Oh, hey, Milkman. I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah.
Well, apart from on Twitter.
He's finally realised
Is
we're
he my
the
dad?
new Grub and Glory.
Oh, your meddling is a James Bond cope. Winky face. What does that mean?
Oh, can I be Scaramanga?
It's-
Well,
Oh yeah, we're
Scaramanga's pretty good.
Bloodborne bosses. We're James Bond villains now.
If you're going to be a Bond villain, which one would you be?
I don't know.
I like Scaramanga.
I've never really been into James Bond. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, me neither.
Like it's been gay ever since I was little. So
Yeah, but that's part of the fun. Oh, what?
no. I mean like the really like middlingly below mediocre ones were the only ones that have been released since I've been young. So
What, the Pierce Brosnan ones?
yeah.
Team Zoomer.
Sean Connery and Roger Moore were James Bond.
Yeah.
And a guest appearance by George Lazenby. Which was a
I
shame
remember
because...
seeing that on TV and liking it. One with Sean Connery and yeah, I like the old ones because I liked that it was cheesy, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Sometimes they're so bad they're good.
The only criticism I'd have of them is they're quite long, so I have to watch them in 2 or 3 sittings.
Yeah.
It's the sort of thing you have your Christmas dinner and you fall asleep to the James Bond movie.
You know, the thing is that James Bond is a glow in the dark, so he'd.
Hey, boys. So I'll just read the last bit because he just waffles on and on and on and on and on, and then he finishes by saying, "Now behold, as you, Brutus and Co., the Batty Treehouse boys, avoid any truthful conversation from the heart."
Why does he keep talking like he's black? He does that quite often, doesn't he? The Batty, because Batty's Jamaican slang for gay.
So
Is it? I didn't know.
Are we the Gay Pride podcast? Does that mean we can say we can do them for hate crimes against the Quars?
Yeah.
Hey, there we go.
Avoid any truthful conversation from the heart with fed like one-dimensional mechanistic grievances sublimation, showing a deep lack of desire for real conversation. It's like that, you know that Horatio
bit? It means
bit?
nothing, Squiggy.
You know that Horatio bit that he did with that black professor? He's like, your caucasoidal epimelisticalness.
Yeah, he's using $5 words.
Yeah.
That's all word salad is. Russell Brand used to do this thing called the Trues, where he'd be like, "Oh, but yeah, ecumenical spirit of the and it's just that's all it was. It was just like,
did you see white well-being? You guys all replied saying hi, different ways of saying hi to that white well-being guy, and then I wrote biospirit. It's an ability to speak from your heart, the male heart, showing
I
a
don't
deep
know
lack
if
of
this
desire
is
for
true,
real conversation. That's
Adam
it. It's
told
done.
me he
We
got
got through it.
escorted.
I mean, we had to skip a third of it, but we got there.
You know, whenever I
told me
hear
that-
biospirit, I always think of totem animals.
Oh well, I'm exhausted now. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
it.
I was suffering.
We're done now.
Anyone got a noose? Anyone got a
just-
noose or a gun or?
Yeah,
you know?
I've got some content actually. Well, there's 2 bits of content. One of them is, and this is a promotion for the JDLE Telegram group, where I made a meal and I've done a little bit about like how I made it. So you can go to the Telegram group where I talk you through what I did and got some photographs. Hemi's got the bit, so he can play that whenever he wants. And I have some good news in the spirit of white well-being. So, white well-being. Barclay has paid me. I am now £10 richer in my Steam account. So Barclay is a stand-up man. Thank you very much.
What?
Yeah, Barclay.
yeah.
Why? Oh, he owed you a tenner, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, and now he's finally paid.
Yeah.
So, Barkers, if you're listening, you're a stand-up bloke. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Well done, Barkers.
Yeah. Does anyone have a bottle of pills or like how much cough syrup do you have to like drink before you die?
Well, cough syrup.
Well, it depends on the cough
before
syrup.
you die.
That reminds me of the young ones. Can you actually kill yourself with laxatives?
Laxatives. Yeah, I remember that one.
I don't know, but I'm going to stand around and find out.
Can you actually kill yourself with what?
Laxatives.
Laxatives.
Ah.
Rix just starts eating a bottle of laxative pills.
How much
know,
moxie do you need to drink before you die?
You know where we like to drink with because so is our mate. We could do that, but with drain cleaner.
Oh, disavow.
Disavow. Hard disavow.
Well, he's a zoomer. He is into that Tide Pod stuff.
It's the forbidden fruit.
Jewish Defense League. Yeah, that is what JD Lee stands for. Yeah.
But wait, what does the E stand for then?
England.
So
Innit?
what's the deal with that Miss Patriot in the comments section as well?
Sazzy's in. She's forgiven. Is she forgiving us?
Saz, come back.
Now that we've disavowed foot rapist Cammy.
That will forever be the missing episode of Grub and Glory.
I disavow jazz for that matter. I do not like jazz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't like jazz.
It's a long story, mate.
Oh man, I love jazz.
Actually, no, it's not a long story. It's about 13 seconds long. I'm sorry. This is a joke, which it's I'm not going to explain to the audience.
Okay. Then.
Wait, we have an audience?
Yeah,
yeah.
us.
Oh,
The voice is in your head.
This is the curry
good
stream.
thing I haven't fed posted yet.
Is
So yeah,
is
there's
this
a
the curry
there's a
stream?
story here. Many pubs will close and never reopen, says Camera.
Yeah.
Do you remember when we used to do the news?
Those
were the days.
It's just fucking constant drama now, isn't it?
It's
I don't
just
want to do
constant
the
nectar, mate.
news. I mean, there's nothing to look forward to. Pubs closing, mosques opening.
Yeah.
That's what the news is, right? It's just like, oh, don't worry, these pubs will get converted into mosques. That's basically it.
Milkman said the best way to go is overdosing on Kitty Calpol. Tastes lovely.
Oh.
I
Is
used
this
to
the
do
curry
that all
stream?
the
Yes,
time.
it is.
Mate. I used to do that all the time. Just sneak in the fridge and have a go.
Sarah, come back. Why did you leave?
Because you were probably mean to her when you were drunk.
Was that? Oh yeah, probably. By the way, I posted in Fit Birds.
We had
Some
we had a
fit
ta-
birds.
we had our top women respecters in here.
Women respect.
It
Oh,
appear-
God, I can respect
Because
women
it
so
appears
hard.
Brutus's words are violence, Wose's violence is something else entirely.
Yeah, ways of violence is a-okay, but mean words. That is more important than what millennial words may or may
I mean,
not have done.
that's just proof, isn't it? How the left has termited the far right, doesn't it? When you literally have words like
can we
toxic
talk about,
masculinity being bandied around.
Imagine not smiling in your own wedding photos.
Fucking shut up! He's already kicking off in the Telegram. Yeah, the man who put those photos in the Telegram was in the PWR Telegram. It's 100% fucking set up. The man who put the man who
He's posted loads of voice messages.
Mate, this is a classic copper setup, mate.
Yeah.
Some guy randomly joins in. Like, I think, did he join like yesterday? I don't know when he joined in, but I'm guessing it's relatively early. And then, I post personal pics, and Bruce gets the blame. Obviously,
Jonathan in
it's
this.
so fucking obvious. These people are dirty little cousins. It's
fucking idiots. Yeah, but the thing is, but I don't know what upsets me more: the fact he's lying to you, or the credit he gives your intelligence.
Yeah, it's like almost randomly joins in because he heard about this. I'm like,
just
fuck
randomly.
off. This is a setup, complete setup. If it isn't,
Fucking
then
hell.
that guy needs to be booted out because that guy's a bit cunty if he's posting personal things. But I just think it's an absolute setup.
Jonathan said, "Scroll up, chicken lover." Then he went, "Nah, it was funny as fuck. You married a fat bitch." Then he said, "I was in here, I had no idea where the pictures came from. Some guy, that guy never posts, not the
Yeah.
Marabilis, and so we just, I mean, if he shows us something, it's yeah, we're gonna laugh at it.
Yeah, well, exactly. You put it in there. It's him you want to fucking speak to, not Brutus.
And then he goes, Chicken Lover has decided that what he says were public Facebook photos are now stalking. Then he says, why won't you respect my fat ex-wife? Fence sitters. Not gonna lie, the pic posting was cunty. Well, yeah, to be fair, but... Don't get that picture from my dad's Facebook. Get it from my private one. Seethe? What pictures? Brutus hadn't even seen them. And then you said, don't care, virgin.
I mean, that is the fucking... Even Sargon wouldn't pull a gay up that fucking gay, would he?
Come on, it's so obvious. You are such dirty little bastards. Unwashed you are.
It's pathetic. It really fucking is.
Why is everyone?
I don't know who did this. I disavow.
Yeah, but then he'll do his hospital radio stream, and then everyone will be, "Hey, that was the cool sounds of Bachman Turner Overdrive, mate." And then they'll go, "Hey, look at what Brutus and his chums have done to me now. Aren't they just horrible?"
Oh, this
out
is
to Havens.
Absolute nectar.
I mean,
fucking hell, everyone's piling in on and watch now.
Where at?
God's own, I thought 5 hours of deconstruction streams, including Rakesh threatening doxing violence and fucking people's mums, would have raised some concerns first, but there wasn't a peep. Hey, Haven, hey mate, I didn't know you were still in here. Jonathan, that's right.
It was so obvious. It's like, yeah, Dr. Mirabales is the man you need to speak to, not us. Who is still in the PWR Telegram group?
I hope he's been kicked out of the PWR Telegram for such a dirty trick on an innocent man. Imagine showing your own wedding pics to own somebody. How fucking stupid is that?
You PA mate, you gropers are such dirty little bastards, you know. so stupid.
I got a minute.
Problem, PA,
Showing someone their own wedding pics is a way to own them.
This is a pathetic, dumb attempt.
I don't think that's how owning works, surely. I mean, you've owned yourself.
This is like woes and, yeah, the God Rod photo's faked. It's faked because I photoshopped a fucking circumcised penis on there. Oh dear, why are they so fucking...
evening.
Got it.
Oh, he thinks the channel's shadow banned. Oh yeah, what were you going to say, Amy?
I did come on his YouTube feed.
Mate, Jonathan's going ham on it.
Oh yeah, Jonathan, next time you want to post photos of your fat ex-wife, you could do it with your main account. No, you Susan Alt, we won't judge. Godzone then goes on to say, are you reading my mind about PA and the polarised to win by being really annoying strategy?
This is a bit like, aha, I've shot myself in the face and murdered myself. That's got you because I've framed you now.
You know, I actually produced some content for tonight, and I just feel to myself, we're all right for content, aren't we, lads?
It's the gift that keeps on giving, mate.
What, like incurable genital herpes?
Yeah, like incurable genital warts.
Remember when we actually used to do news?
Oh, they used to
boring, innit?
Yeah.
Do you remember when we were a news show?
All time.
When was that?
Oh.
News is gaying for faggots.
Oh, dear me.
Oh my, he sent like 10 messages and he's going to blame on Bruce. I have no idea. I don't think he even reads his own Telegram.
This isn't Brutus. Brutus is
He's been in
asleep.
fucking bed.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. How gay is it? Hey, Saz. You right, Saz?
I'm good. I'm eating crawfish while y'all are on about whatever y'all are talking about.
Oh dear.
Well, I wanted to talk about the dinner I made tonight.
Hi,
I
Sarah.
thought it was exceptional.
Why is every nationalist girl called Sarah?
Your beans on tortilla chips.
Have you noticed that? There's
Oh.
like 9 Sarahs in this thing.
Hold on, Stephen J. James says in chat, I might be to blame for BM's toilet roll comment, lads. I lay claim to the OG word salad in Brutus comments, calling out glow nigger, mate. Even randomly opened some stream to hear it being read aloud.
Oh, you said a bad word, Hemi.
It is an A. I used an A.
Oh.
Yeah. He's getting down with the youth.
You're really, really far away from your microphone, Saz.
Oh, because I'm trying to eat and I don't want y'all to hear it. But no, I don't really know that many. I don't know any Sarahs that are in this. I don't really know that many.
Apparently,
girls.
DOA is called Sarah. I've seen like 9 Sarahs in like other chats.
It's always Sarah.
What's that bird drinking out the bottle on the Dole stream? What was she? I bet she was
Probably
Sarah.
Sarah.
Shit.
Wasn't the DOA at some point hooked up with V or something?
What?
Oh
V?
no.
She hooked up with V?
Yeah, I heard this rumor a while ago.
Who's V?
It's a fucking Romanian toddler.
A fellow Romanian.
He's a little troll, he is. He's like a caveman.
The Romanian anal vor enthusiast.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Romanian that you need to kick. That was the meme. Because he, yeah.
Wasn't it
I like to
already-
imagine him as Sargon's Renfield.
Romanian
Yeah,
butler.
he was. Yeah, it was like his butler.
See, I still can't. I know I keep bringing this up every time we talk, but Mad Flash is a freaking male. I just can't.
Yeah, I said next time you get a 12-year-old kid like debate, do like prep, and then he said, he goes,
Whoa,
he's
whoa.
like, does he think that I'm
What?
40? He's like, he's
This is
40.
bullying, mate. This is bullying. He's a recovering helium addict.
I thought that was definitely a Sarah.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, apparently, like, I was saying before, Jonesy thought I was 35
Oh,
or
Lord.
something.
Yeah,
I dunno.
that's Jonesy.
Yeah, you're 87, aren't you?
I am 87.
After I learned a
Apparently,
little bit about
sound
him,
old.
like once I learned about him and about like all that he's good for, I would have been set out to destroy him, man. Oh, he pissed me off. All you
what are
do
you
is
talking
chase-
about, Merimut?
All you do is chase e-girls while you owe back child support, have a child, and you don't even fucking take care of it, but you're so
Who's
busy
this?
chasing e-thoughts. Jonesy. Pisses
Oh.
me off. That's some bullshit. It was you're a white nationalist. Come on, there's nothing white nationalist about that, to be honest with you. It's bullshit.
Female take.
All
No,
female nationalists are called Sarah
See,
because they all went
that's-
to the same Fed meeting.
And that's for
Yeah,
everyone.
exactly.
And that's for everyone that says we're vicious, evil, anti-women's.
No, I mean, dude, I think
Hey!
you should be very weary of women.
Shut
to be
up.
honest.
No.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Hey.
I certainly am.
Yeah, I know.
Now.
I usually
Well,
don't
I-
join in here unless asked, so.
Well, I haven't been putting bugs in girls' hair since kindergarten, so I think I'm okay.
I'm muted. It's alright. It's stopped now.
Doubt.
Oh dear.
You've
Are we
been
going to
practicing
attempt?
too.
Are we going to attempt to do some stories? Can we just do a fucking thing without, hospital radio fucking DJs getting in the way of the fucking show?
Well, Hemi, before you do that, maybe it's an interlude between drama girl gossips part of the show and the actual serious content about things that matter, like food and stuff. Someone's submitted some content today, something related to food, haven't they, Hemi?
Have they?
Yeah, they have.
Okay.
Check
Oh,
your
that's nice.
DMs.
What do you want me to do? You've been all up in my
Play
DMs,
it.
have you, Hobbit?
I've slid into your DMs with an MP3
No, you put it on JDLE. Right, so, hold on a sec. Let me
and in your
just-
DMs.
No, you didn't. Or did you put it on
Yeah,
here?
I did.
Hold on a sec. Right, so, let's... I don't just got to wait for it to download.
Hello and welcome to A Bit Haute Cuisine. And today we have a special meal for you. It is called Nachos Grande Bentuson Explosione. For this meal you will need
No.
ground beef, you call it beef. and bacon.
Hello, can everyone hear me?
Oh, you also look at vegetables, so you have
Yes.
3 small onions, a knob of ginger, environ, and then you will have tomato
What's
passata,
really loud?
and some persil for garnish. Do not forget the chili. Step 1. If you look in the JDLE Telegram group, you can see here I have separated the beef and the bacon in separate pans and cook
Oh fuck, it is playing. I can't.
them slowly.
Clearly, Mike's racist is a scam because Hobbit's Mike's still shit.
Hey, that recording is actually way better than what Hemi's doing it justice for. It's just for whatever reason, it's really hot when he plays it.
Why the fuck can't I hear it? I don't know why I can't hear it.
Well, it's 1 minute and 50 seconds long. So do you want to just play it and then listen to the
Hold on,
recording
I can play. I
afterwards?
can play it again. There's another way I can play it now. If I can downloaded it. You know me. You know me. You know me and tech boys, don't you?
That's what I'm saying. If you look in your Discord DMs, it's also there for you to do the download.
Hello to Amy for you. The Sonic.
The fuck is going
The
on here?
connection's so bad it's cutting up.
Well, not to worry, chat, because if you're on the Telegram JDLE group, you'll be able to see the photographs which accompany this bit.
We never post in
Long-
there anymore because we're always just fucking talking in Brutus's chat.
Well, I'm in the JDLE group.
Do not want them to stick, but you
Why is it you can hear it and I can't? Oh fucking! I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh,
I hear an echo
I
now.
know you can
is there?
Hemi, if you mute yourself and then you listen to the YouTube, you'll be able to hear it back with YouTube.
Right, let's try that. Oh no, I can hear me.
Boomer tech.
Welcome to Echo Radio.
Yeah, right. So how's
do want them to cook. To this, you add your chopped onions and ginger, and you cook it with the fat of their respective meats. Then wedge them together. Once you have done this, add to your dish the tomato passata, and then serve with a petite garnish of persil on top of the nachos. And there you have it. Nachos grandi pastucio explosione. Goes very well with LD cheap lager. Magnifique, c'est très bon. Join me in next episode of Hobbit's Haute Cuisine, where we discuss growing obesity and what you can do to limit your fat in your meal. The answer is do not eat. Thank you very much for listening to me. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Amy's half-hour show every Wednesday. No, it is Tuesday. And also just listen to him other times. Goodbye. Hello and welcome.
Fuck started again. Shit. Yeah, is the echoing stopped now?
Not,
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah, the echoing
Yeah.
should have stopped now.
So
Yeah,
good.
it stopped. You know, you forgot to promote the charity Microphones for Racists.
Yeah.
Well, or also sound engineers for racists.
Yeah,
because
sound engineers for racists. I think we need more.
If you go on the JDLE Telegram group, you can hear it in the quality I recorded it, and it doesn't sound as shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it just
Milkman says
for some reason it just come out.
suspiciously good French there.
For some reason, it
Salt
just
check
come
his
out.
pocket.
For some reason, it just come
Well,
out
never
super
mind.
loud, and I don't know why.
He said, Milkman says suspiciously good French there. Someone check his pockets for frogs and garlic.
Also snails.
Oh no.
I've eaten
no, thank
snails
you.
with fucking garlic sauce. They're quite tasty.
Frenchie.
When I
I-
was
I've had snails before, and they're really chewy. I'd rather have mussels.
John Gaunt said, "Did
Yeah, well, they
JF raid
taste
the
like
show?"
mussels.
Yes, yes, he did. We got JF to read out my bit.
Geralt, you ready to have a glub glub slug?
okay,
Slug
what?
glub. You ever eat a glub slug? Grub glub.
Ever a gub gub?
Yeah,
slug?
gub gub.
No, I never
Gub
eaten a
gub slug.
slug. You can't eat slugs. They're poisonous, I think.
You ever ate out a good gub gub slug?
Gub gub.
Right, we're going to try and do some stories because I think the dramas are baited now.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
the
let's
fake
try.
The fake up in Brutus's gentleman's group. I mean, fucking hell, I feel like Ethan Ralph with Sargon. I mean, this shit, it just doesn't fucking stop, does it? I mean, jeez. I mean, when basically your hospital radio show is drama, this is what you have to keep doing, don't you? Manufacturing fucking drama to talk about.
I mean, fair enough, it's been a bit of fun, but we need to get to the crux of the matter, which is, what have you guys been doing for cooking? Because I've not just made nachos grande today, I've made some jam. I ran out of jam, I didn't want to go to the shops, and I had some frozen blackberries I had.
You had nachos with jam?
No, two separate things. So this morning I wanted some jam on toast, and I haven't had the jam on toast, but I've made some blackberry jam.
This is why we wanted Brexit. Stop you fuckers eating nachos with jam.
Why would I have nachos and jam? I want jam on toast.
I don't know, you fucking continental. I don't know what the fuck you people do.
It doesn't sound bad, to be honest. Nachos and jam.
Oh my god,
Well,
have I accidentally started a food craze, have I?
Well, you know, some burgers or bacon with a bit of blackcurrant jam or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a bit too sweet.
Hot dogs for main course, then nachos and jam for dessert.
Oh no, I'm not sure about that. But the thing is, I was having Marmite on toast for breakfast, and I just thought this needs some jam as well. I want a slice of jam on toast, and I didn't have any jam, and I'm not going to the supermarket just for some jam. So I made some, and it was really simple. You just put fruit and sugar in the saucepan on low heat, leave it for an hour, come back, and it's not burnt, and then you give it a poke with a stick, and you got yourself jam. So I've now got some jam. Oh, and yeah.
Hey, hold on. I gotta meet myself. Hold on.
So in addition
making
to
food
that, I've been cooking a lot, and
You
I
guys-
think it'd be nice to hear what you guys are cooking.
You guys know what the compote is?
Yeah, it's jam.
No, it's not jam. It's
Well, it's
liquid.
stewed fruit. Yeah.
Yeah, but you drink it.
Can you
Yeah,
cook, Sarah?
Well, when I make compote, I make it thick so you can have it as a condiment.
Yeah,
with,
Sarah
with food.
cooks turtle soup, don't you, Sarah? I don't even get the joke. I don't even get the joke. It's the one that Donnie says.
It's she's muted and deafened.
Oh right.
She got bored of Hobbit's jam
Upstaging her with cuisine talk.
Yeah.
I must say, lads, I'm starting to enjoy Hobbit Brutus's fucking comment section. It's been awesome, isn't it?
It has been awesome.
It is fun. Yeah.
So bedsit weed science.
Bedsit weed science, is that a thing now? Is it? Have I created a thing?
Hey man, you gotta listen to this. What if like we're all interconnected? Oh, yeah.
It's just they mind it. Everyone knows that fucking weed head that is unemployed and just watches the Discovery Channel all day, and therefore everyone thinks he's fucking clever. It's just that's just what it reminded me of. That was all.
Well, did you know Hitler didn't start World War II, dude?
Yeah.
Hey man, did you know
Churchill.
dolphins have recreational sex and they're homosexual? Yeah, man.
I like how
Discovery Channel.
bro. I like how this is the leftover Kino. Someone mentioning what's JD Lee in the chat triggered a fucking 50 comment thread, and it gave us the nectar of Blue Monday. And his massive fucking post.
What is that? That's some real.
I might copy paste that to unwashed.
I think this was addressed to you. Fucking hell.
Okay, so story. Cops have arrested 2 people after breaking up a street party in a coronavirus hotspot where 25 people were reportedly playing bingo and enjoying a barbecue.
Bingo! Fucking based.
Brambles Farm area of Middlesbrough. One neighbour told the Gazette Live that large parties, including barbecues and games of bingo, were being played. I bet the cops who showed up to arrest showed up. There was more of them than 2 people.
Were they
None of them were wearing protective gear.
Did they have a TikTok to the music first? Did they have some dance moves?
Yeah,
ready?
and then they did a dance number for TikTok afterwards.
Is that how they got them to go home? The police had a dance off with them.
Oh yeah, that thing. You just got served.
You just got served. Oh dear. Fucking hell.
So
did you get into the meeting?
Cleveland.
Yeah, go on then.
Cleveland police have reminded people that lockdown regulations. Is that a place in England? I didn't know that.
Cleveland, yeah. A lot of places in America are named after English places.
Yeah. Have not been lifted and must be abided by in order to keep others safe. Lockdown fines could nearly double to £100 for the first breach and then 3,200 for repeat offenders. This whole thing is so gay, and I don't even believe there's a virus. Because all of they've never actually been able to. I was watching David Icke actually.
Well, my mate's had it, so there is a virus, and it's a fucking rough one. But it's Other than that, I really. But they've got no idea.
They've never been able to isolate it in a test. So all the people that have died of other causes, they just anyone that's died, they've just
literally
recorded it as a
people
corona
died
death.
in fucking car crashes and all sorts. They've been misdiagnosing people with it and all sorts, haven't they?
Yep.
Yeah, I think I'm with Jesse from TRS on this one. I don't know. I don't know. Just literally, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going on with this virus thing.
Oh, it's just annoying because it's like everyone's life is on, like, I feel like my life's on hold, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I've had to, like, fucking, like, my plans have been delayed, it's really fucking annoying, it's really nice weather.
Yeah.
Could be doing anything. I feel like, I actually want to do stuff. The only people that are enjoying it is like, oh, yeah, it's an holiday because I've got a shit job. It's
pretty much.
Fucking dog.
Except they're still asking me to do work, and it's a pain in the arse.
Yeah.
I too want to do things, but the training stopped, and I've tried to go onto the government's website to get a provisional driving license. I've got a driver's license, but I want another one. And they're like, yeah, we're not sending out any forms at the moment, so go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
You can download them online, can't you?
Well,
no, they can't send them out.
No, you can
it's
download
totalitarian
them online.
liberalism.
Oh, I checked this out with Cappy and can't do it at the moment.
Oh, right, okay. Carry on, Grub.
Yeah, I was just saying, deaths per day, yeah, bollocks, It's just, the whole thing is, it's just shit. It's like, I feel like my life's on hold, it's frozen, I can't fucking do stuff, I want to go do stuff, I want to shag birds,
You want to get out there and get out there,
go
being
places.
degenerate again.
I want to be a degenerate.
Being very stoic, man.
Yeah.
I want to go to the gym. It's just I want to be able to enjoy the weather, I want to go see you guys. Can't do it.
Oh, wow.
So what we're doing next, and we're going to do, I've got one for Ian A here. It's coronavirus, 173 years on. Irish repay favour to Native American tribe. Have you seen this one, Ian A?
Oh, mate, the Irish trying to bring down the white man again.
Fucking Spaniards.
Again, collaborating with the enemy, with the Native Americans.
What the fuck? Donations poured in literally from the country of Ireland. Why are they so gay? Why is Ireland so gay? Every Irish person we have on in the movement is they're a retard.
I mean, I saw this and I literally thought it was an Onion story or something like that. It just seems like a joke story.
Like, let's have a national GoFundMe for, and pay for Native Americans so they can guzzle more petrol. What?
So, Native American tribes badly hit by coronavirus have received an unlikely boost after donations poured in from Ireland to repay a favour from 173 years ago. More than 70 deaths linked to COVID have been reported by Navajo Nation across Utah and Mexico and Arizona. GoFundMe campaign to provide food, water and other essential supplies for families in the territory has raised more than 1.5 million, and organisers have singled out Irish people for praise following their support.
Why are you gay?
Not that Irish people get money.
Why are you gay?
Why are you gay?
Why are you gay?
Do not be gay.
You are gay.
Do not eat a poo-poo.
I'm gonna watch that.
Why
right
are you
now.
running?
Oh
Why
God!
are you running?
Here we go.
Why are
Here we
you
go.
running?
You ready for some?
African-
Are you ready for some sub story now? The campaign has received
Yes.
several donations inspired by the Great Hunger Famine in Ireland, when in 1847 the Native American tribe Choctaw Nation provided $170, equivalent to $5,000 today, of relief aid to Irish people. So they give them $5,000 today, and they get 1.5 million back. That's not bad. Not bad, is it?
It's a good return.
Yeah.
Mate, do you think like the Native Americans, like the Irish are real simps and stupid? Let's invest in them $500 dues.
They literally voted. They were asked, and they voted to legalize abortion, and then were cheering that like millions of third worlders are going to be flown in to replace them. Like, how do you fuck up so bad? Like, how the fuck do you like take so much pride in being like, oh, we want to be part of the EU, and we want to be like, yeah, we fought the English, and now it's like you literally voted to abort yourselves, and then you're going to tell me
the
all about.
Irish are like the human equivalent of the panda. You know, it's a creature which is just destined for extinction.
Yeah.
And despite the efforts people trying to get to breed pandas, they just don't.
Oh,
Do you think it's about time we just gave up on pandas? I mean, they don't want to fuck, so should we just leave it there?
The same thing with white nationalists, mate.
Oh no, the idea of telling all
How
white
dare
nationalist
you say
women
that,
to-
Grohl? How dare you tell white nationalists to have babies? How very dare
Yeah.
you evil, racist, sexist, homophobic bigot!
How dare you compare
I'm
Lawrence
not
Taylor
saying
to a
that pandas
panda?
aren't Nazis, but they didn't help out in World War II, did they?
They were neutral, yeah.
Yeah, bastards. Pandas are. And cows.
Pandas.
Pandas just. There's just no need to keep pandas around. I mean, it's a
cute,
carnivorous
though.
animal which eats bamboo shoots.
Yeah,
What kind of
it's
bear
a
eats
carnivore,
bamboo?
but they like. And
Hey, pandas are like Geralt. They eat shoots and leaves.
If I was a bear, if you were a bear, you'd eat fish or people, wouldn't you? You wouldn't eat fucking bamboo.
Eats shoots and
So,
leaves.
So what's the
That's
final
shit.
solution to the panda question?
Eats.
Fucking gas.
Eats. Shoots. Shoot your pee inner, and then leaves.
Oh, yeah, good one.
So I got that joke immediately, and I'm the autistic one.
Can a panda... Are pandas vicious, or are they wank? Like, are they literally timid as fuck?
Well, the bears, mate. They're just the bears are actually they're dangerous, but they're not vicious. You know,
They
they're
look,
just
they look dead cute when they're little babies and they sneeze and fall over.
yeah,
that's
they're
fine.
cute.
Is that
Exactly.
their only purpose?
I think
Pandas
so,
are
yeah.
for
Sneeze and
bears
fall over
what
and
the
die.
bonobos are for chimpanzees.
I mean, they literally have to
A
be kept
chimpanzee
in
would fuck up a panda.
I mean, chimpanzee.
Well,
Who would win in a
yeah,
fight,
I'm-
chimpanzee or panda?
No, I'm
A
talking
panda
about
should because it's a
bonobos.
bear, but it won't.
Pandas are basically bonobos, only instead of apes, they're bears.
Shut up, V.
A wank.
How dare you?
No, pandas are bears, yeah, and they're cute, but like, yeah, they're carnivores, and they've like somehow fucked up their evolution and digestive system because they just eat bamboo, and like it's really inefficient, but it's all they'll do, and literally like they just won't fuck. It's
No.
Well, yeah, they
They're
have a
like a
lack of
cooked male, aren't
scarcity.
they?
but they are cute when they go down slides when they're babies.
Well, that's the solution then. We can push them down slides for entertainment. And that'll be their job.
Bears, I like bears. Bears are cool. You ever
Bears
seen a
are alright.
shaved bear? They look fucking awesome.
But, you know, they didn't help out in World War II either. So you got to
Pandas.
question them. Yeah. All bears. Pigeon. In fact, the only animals that helped us out were pigeons. They're alright. They're on our side.
We had dogs as well.
Dogs are on our side.
Yeah.
Didn't they used to have like suicide bomber dogs, but they stopped using them because they kept coming
Kept
back?
coming back. And dolphins as
Yeah.
well. We had
Bit like
dolphins,
that.
but they
Bit like
just
that.
pissed around.
A bit like that drone with the ISIS a couple of months ago, wasn't it? Where he sent the suicide drone off and it ran out of battery, so it came back to him.
Oh no, that wasn't the battery. It was that with drones when they go
Actually-
out of your transmitter range.
They have dolphins. Dolphins actually protect the largest nuke areas.
Yeah, they're our friends. As I said, they're our friends. They're okay. Good guys. Dolphins are. Although they do rape people. They do rape people, dolphins, don't they?
Yeah, no,
But-
I said that the other day. No one would believe me.
Didn't
Like,
They do, yeah, they rape people.
Didn't Russians do Didn't Russians like do what was it? Bats?
Hobbit, we did
There's
this.
people
Hobbit,
who
we
claim
did
that
this.
they've
You should
had
be
sex
mentioning
with
it, mate.
dolphins.
Yeah, well, I know we did it on last week's Fortean podcast.
The
Yeah,
Soviets tried to create a
I don't
super
watch
soldier
that
like breeding with
because-
gorillas.
I'm scared of it. I'm scared of talking about aliens or ghosts or so. I
We
don't watch
did
that.
talk. We did talk about the Soviet dolphins in last week's episode. You know, they were trained to attack evil capitalist pig dog.
Yeah, well,
navy
now the
things.
dolphins protect our
As if they've
nukes.
got an understanding of economics.
You know
Space.
it?
Yeah, they were
protect our
reading John Locke to the dolphins in the original Russian.
And Milton Friedman.
Yeah,
Fucking Murray
Like, there's
Rothbard.
people who claim they've had sex with dolphins.
yeah, we did
No,
that as well.
Bo
on
Derek,
14.
Bo Derek, when she was filming
Oh.
a film, though, she did a bit with a dolphin, and the dolphin kept trying to bang her all the time.
Well, isn't
Yeah,
this
they're
where
always-
mermaid stories
So like
come from?
millennial
People-
woes, dolphins are.
Everybody.
Just fucking...
Mermaid
They're on our
stories
side,
come
but
from
they're weird.
dolphins.
They're on our side, but they're weird.
I need some loving guys.
Yeah, that's where mermaid stories come from people trying to have sex with the dolphins and manatees.
Or when the dolphins have sex with them.
The dolphin, the
Don't they
mermaid
have
thing's
like
weird.
little weird retractable peepees?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
have
they got-
tentpole cocks because they don't have any arms to hold onto Mrs. Dolphin.
What, they
So
don't have
they're-
all? Oh.
Their willies can move around, and also Mrs. Dolphin's got like a super powerful vagina which sucks their willy in.
By the
They'll
way,
get
that's
married, though.
By the way,
How do you know? How do you know this,
Situation.
Hobbit? How?
Is it dolphins or penguins that stay with their partner for like?
Penguins.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
penguins
no,
are fucking
dolphins
simps.
actually.
Complete
Yeah,
simps.
no, yeah, dolphins actually have sex for pleasure. Like they're the only other mammal that
Yeah.
does that, I think. Right?
They also engage
Well,
in
not actually,
bestiality. They,
No, no, you ever seen dogs go at it? Like,
well,
dolphins like bunning sharks and other small.
They rape.
fish.
They rape Mrs. Dolphin as well. Like male dolphins do gang rape. That's what they do. They gang rape them.
They even put it in a blowhole.
Yeah, they do. Look, all animals are knobheads.
Blowjob.
This is what I say to vegans. I say, listen, vegans, I don't like any of these
Listen,
animals. They're not on our side. They're all dickheads. They're not on our side. Dogs, they get a pass. Horses, maybe, because they're like cars.
Right.
we must secure the existence of our people and the
Cats,
future for humanity.
cats, don't trust those fuckers.
Hail Darwin.
No, they shit everywhere, piss everywhere,
Cats can
and they
fuck off.
Yeah.
yeah, they can fuck off. They're African.
Capstan,
They're not even European.
I swear, Capstan reminds me of like a cat guy. You know, like he seems like he would be somebody that like cats.
Smell like cat piss.
What?
It smells of cat piss. I can't believe that Blue Monday post upset him so much.
Apart from dogs, which is the most, which is like European man's best mate?
It's got to be the
Well,
horse.
which one?
Isn't it?
Not
Like you,
dogs.
I think, like you say, it's got to be the
Horse.
horse, isn't it?
I
I
can't.
was going to
wait,
say
Horse.
pigs.
Pigs. I don't know
Yeah,
about that.
you ever
they
seen
are,
the
yeah, they
TV
shut
No,
it off
fuck,
on
no,
you.
no. If you fall over in a pig pen, that's it, mate. You're getting fucking eaten, aren't you?
Ah,
Yeah,
mate,
didn't
Matt
they,
Happens all
like,
the time.
That Canadian, wasn't he Canadian? That was like one of the biggest serial killers. Like he fed the prostitutes.
Oh shit, I know you mean, but I can't remember his. I know you mean, but I can't remember his name.
Bricktop nationalist.
Bricktop
Nah,
nationalist.
man's best friend.
See, I liked it when you did that. When you covered that for that special. That was the first 14 I watched when you were doing the serial killers. The
Oh, yeah, we
What's
did
the
that.
whitest bird?
Yeah, I'm gonna do
I
the.
kept, freaking ENA kept kicking me, bastard.
Guys,
fucking hell,
you see,
Jeb
man's
Bush
best
level
friend
energy
is
tonight.
man's best friend is a chicken.
The chicken.
What's the
The chicken.
whitest
Yeah, the
bird then?
chicken.
If you had to say,
Yeah,
a
of course,
bird
the
was
chicken.
white.
The
Chicken?
royal. Yeah, the chicken. My dad used to have a pet chicken. It would follow him around.
Hmm.
Chickens are better than cats at attacking mice, but dogs are better than
Are they?
both of them combined.
Chickens are quite sweet.
No, they're not. The vicious.
What's the Jew animal then?
I had a
If you had
pet
to say a
goose.
Jew bird, what would it be? Vulture.
You what?
If you were saying which is the Jew bird then, because we've
Cockatoo.
clearly said that
What's the Guinness? What's the Guinness thing?
magpie.
Yeah, man.
Cockatoo.
They love
Magpie.
anything shiny,
Yeah, it is.
mate.
What's the
Yeah,
Guinness?
they
What's the
go-
Guinness bird? What's that one called?
Puffin.
No,
If
It's
I'd
a
have to,
puffin. A toucan.
toucan. That's it.
Toucan.
Yeah.
if I'd have to choose a Jew bird, I would say the
Toucans are cute.
marabou stork.
No, come on, y'all. Y'all know it's the
It's a magpie.
the freaking.
It's a magpie, yeah, it steals
seagull.
gold.
No, the seagull. The seagull. That shit
Nah, it's a
steals all your
toucan,
stuff.
mate. Toucan,
Seagulls
that's
are bastards.
massive snoz.
No,
Jack
seagulls, man. They'll shit in your mouth.
Seagulls.
See, yeah, I was at the zoo
Working
once
class
with
male.
I was at the zoo once with my ex-girlfriend, and literally the seagulls would literally like line up on the roof trying to dive for people's chips.
Yeah.
Stephen J.
Like,
James
"Fuck
said
you, little
that.
shit."
Stephen J. James said that chimps are furious.
they're the
masturbers.
pikeys.
About to read that out.
They're the pikeys for fucking birds.
Yeah, maybe
They're
they're
the
just like
the
pikey animals, yeah, they are, yeah.
They could be the blacks.
The
The
Blacks are,
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
that's a
Gee,
dodo,
Stephen J.
mate.
James is on one tonight. He said cats will begin to eat their owner within hours of death, usually eyeballs and lips first, then they have to go back.
I think they
This
said
is true.
crows are
Fucking hell.
smart- are
Orphans,
smarter.
he says the cuckoo, it steals other birds' nests and destroys their young for their own benefit.
Really?
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
a cuckoo replaces the bird's eggs with its own eggs, so it gets other birds to raise its young.
The abos are like the dodo bird.
Well, the thing is that abos can terraform, didn't you know?
Yeah, they're like
What?
What are you talking about?
Don't you know that the abos terraformed their entire continent? They tried to farm, have controlled burns, and they scorched the entire Australian outback or something.
That's why it's there, because they burned it down.
Yeah,
to be fair, the Aussies couldn't even fight the Emu, so let's not talk about the Emu wars.
so whenever you say that abos only invented the boomerang, just remember they also invented terraforming.
Sorry, Diedrich.
They also invented recreational use of petrol.
Yeah.
Don't be Rama, put the petrol can down.
Milkman said dogs, man's best friend, cats, angry furniture that pisses on your other furniture.
Pretty much.
Africans
Yeah.
are, like,
I had
Africans
I had a really sweet cat when I was young. But most of them are bastards, you're right.
Yeah, when you're like, they're absolutely fine with you for ages, and then that's it, they've had enough, so you get fucking swiped.
Yeah.
Fuck, I've had enough now, don't they?
Yeah, like they'll be all cuddly with you, and then you'll just be petting them, and then they just decide, okay, time to just fucking get my claws out and fucking bite your
Across the
finger.
face.
There's this hilarious video. This like soy guy, he gets a PlayStation for Christmas. The cat just leaps on.
Oh
and bites
yeah,
his
that's a
neck.
great one. That
Fucking
is. It goes
You
through his
guys,
throat, doesn't it? It goes through
Yeah.
his throat.
It goes for
I mean, to be
fucking
fair
tiger.
though, he was being really annoying and over the top with how happy he was about his Christmas present.
Yeah.
So in that case, I side with the cat on this one.
Wait.
My
You got a
favourite Christmas video. You ever seen that one when a kid's opening his presents and he gets a book? And then he fucking gets a proper tantrum. He goes, a book! A book!
Oh, this one when the kid gets a Mein Kampf for Christmas, and he's like, "No, Dad, I said Minecraft, not Mein Kampf."
You guys know what the marabou stork is?
No.
I left it in a VC.
Jeez, that's a good one.
Let's have a look.
I had enough crawfish. No more.
Fucking hell, why is this? It's in some weird format.
Oh, fun. I feel like
Oh, fucking hell, that thing's ugly. It's got a neck that looks like a scrotum.
Yeah, we were talking about Jew birds.
Jesus fucking Christ, that thing's ugly. It looks about
Those things
looks like 50 miles of bad road.
eat baby crocodiles.
Fuck.
The most dangerous animal in the world is the hippopotamus. It kills the most people per year.
Yeah,
but
It's deadly.
Well, actually, it's humans because we're advanced.
No, people think they're Docile,
that the
they're not. They're
mosquito-
fucking. They're like rhinos with fangs.
Mosquitoes kill more per year than hippos do.
You know, hippos usually kill black people, so they're kind of based.
Yeah.
Well, same with mosquitoes.
Are hippos our guys?
You seen those?
What?
Oh man, living in this third world shithole and having AIDS sure does make me want to have 9 kids. Like,
R versus
You ever
K
seen that?
selection strategies, I believe they're called.
This stream's going down.
Well, at least I think it's slight improvement on last week's, but it's not saying much. We got any more
You
stories?
were saying?
We got any more stories, have we? Oh, I was going to talk about the charity boss and primary school head sparked fury by saying coronavirus was nature's way of cleansing the planet. Chairwoman Louise Carpenter, 38, spoke out in the new Poultry Club of Great Britain's newsletter. That's a great place to be talking about ethnic cleansing, isn't it? Mrs. Carpenter, head of a C of E school in Farnsfield Notts, said she was trying to find reasoning. She added, I believe it's nature's way of cleansing and protecting our planet for the future. But members of the charity, whose patron is coronavirus hit Prince Charles, were said to be distressed. Trustees later issued an unreserved apology to anyone troubled by her message.
You know,
Blah,
I
blah,
always love how
blah, blah.
environmentalists usually get away with calls for ethnic cleansing.
Yeah. What was this? Oh, family flee their home after finding 20 of the world's deadliest spider in bananas from Tesco. A family fled their home after finding deadly spiders in... How the fuck did they know they were deadly spiders? Saw 20 of them swarm from their egg sacs as she unpacked a Tesco shop. Melanie Price said it here... where is it? The 26-year-old rushed outside with husband Daniel and kids Oliver and Emily. Oh, God. Oliver, Emily, so middle class. Supermarket chiefs told the family they must have their own fumigated as they are likely to be poisonous Brazilian wandering spiders. Good guess there, mate. South American critters.
Yeah, I said that.
Yeah. South American critters venom is the deadliest in the world, and its bite can also cause an erection lasting up to 4 hours.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. They have their venom causes boners. So you die with a giant boner.
You
in
get
like a few minutes.
You get a 4-hour boner, but it takes 2 hours to die. So it's a bit of a shitter, really. Isn't it? Fucking hell, that's ridiculous. Fucking ugly bastard things, aren't they? Fucking hell, where is everybody? You're all ghosting me.
Sorry,
I'm still here.
I got distracted by Brutus Telegram, where they're saying it's definitely a gay up.
Oh, totally gay up.
Like, it's like the guy who posted those pictures of his fat ex-wife is literally only in Brutus and PWR Telegram.
Yeah. Yeah.
I clocked onto it before even Unwashed joined.
Yeah.
It's so fucking obvious.
Yeah, because he's been redoing stuff.
What? Unwashed just joined 2 minutes before that. What?
Milkman said.
So
Yeah.
shocked.
Milkman said you all sound like the bedsit weird scientist joke with these random animal facts. LMAO. Bedsit weed stream. It's the future, Milkman. We've tasted it. As Mark
We were
Tourette
saying
says.
before, it's like they're like, you know, that's like can't get a job because of my politics, so they get to sit on UBI and get donations.
Yeah. Fucking hell! On the Lambo, boy five with $3 caught driving mum's car to California to buy a Lamborghini. The fuck? Oh dear. What else? Mike Tyson's dropped a load of weight. Apparently, he's preparing for a boxing return.
Who is? Mike Tyson.
Yeah, Mike Tyson dropped a load. The Mike Tyson shows off body transformation with 53-year-old preparing for a boxing return.
Oh.
What is it? Getting a gender reassignment surgery?
No, he's going to do boxing. So petty. Landlady. New York landlady slammed for bragging on TikTok about stealing packages from tenants who can't pay rent.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Fucking hell.
Fucking a black woman with the afro dancing around.
Yeah.
What's that?
I'll stick it in. It's in stories now. New York landlady has sparked outrage after she videoed herself claiming to steal packages from her tenants who have not paid rent. Abby Awasalana. Awasanya. What the fucking hell? My tenant is late on rent and avoiding me, but has money to order, so take all their packages until they pay up. Oh, she's not taking them and using them. She's just taking them hostage. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. What do we think about that one then?
I don't trust the blacks. Well, what the fuck?
What?
Apparently, Eddie Hall and half Thor Bjornson's going to have a boxing match.
Yeah, do you not know? Yeah.
Oh, I hadn't heard of that. What the
Because
fuck?
basically, like, apparently at home he did a 501 deadlift, kg deadlift, and then was calling Eddie like a cheater and everything at the competition, and then Eddie's like, he goes, "I challenge you to a boxing match," and then Eddie was like, "All right, okay."
You know that it's going to be fucking retarded, right? It's going to be these two fucking great dudes that are going to get tired like instantly and flail around for the next round.
Do you want to do some Dear Deirdre? My wife lost interest in sex, so now I'm treating with my secretary and neighbour. Based. Grub, what do you think to that one?
What the fuck? Where is it? Potential stories?
I haven't put it anywhere yet. I'll just put the Deirdre page in. We'll do some Dear Deirdre. We haven't done Dear Deirdre in a while.
Okay. So what? Some guy's banging his secretary or something?
He's banging his. Hold on a sec. My wife lost interest in sex, so now I'm cheating with my secretary and neighbour. What do we think of that?
Based.
Because we are top women respecters. Whoa! What, son?
Deirdre, is this?
Get in there, boy, son.
I've been having sex with my secretary and neighbour because my wife won't give me any. She even locks her bedroom door at night, so I can't go in.
Locks her bedroom.
We used to have a great
bedroom door.
Yeah, so separate bedrooms. Right. As soon as you get separate bedrooms, the relationship's over, mate. We used to have a great love life, but it went downhill, and I don't know why. My wife just told me she lost interest. We're both 45. Well, she's menopause, mate.
It's nice to share a bed with someone now and then, but if you want to get actual sleeping done, that's when you want a separate bedroom.
I sleep pretty comfortable next to ladies.
But do they sleep comfortably to you? I mean, some of us are lighter sleepers than others.
I bet. Do you think you've seen the crybaby story, Geralt? A guy at work turned on me after an argument and said I cry to get what I want. Ooh.
So say that again.
A guy who was a friend at work turned on me and said I cry to get what I want if things aren't going my way. It's not true. I'm just an emotional person. I'm a woman of 28. I've been with this firm over a year and have always gotten well with my colleagues. We count as key workers, so we still go in. However, I've got into a trivial argument with one man. He made sharp comments and I did burst into tears. I couldn't help it. It feels awkward at work now. We were quite close before. Should I approach him?
Imagine who writes into the Sun with these fake problems.
Yeah.
Like, type of person. Like, imagine reading the Sun.
How about this one? Dear Deirdre, I slept with my boss, but now he won't talk to me or even look at me at work. Do you know what I'll say to that one? You thought you were going to get a promotion, didn't you, love?
There's a story here which is making me angry. I mean,
what's that?
It's the one of my girlfriend told me to get a better job and is trying to turn me into somebody I'm not. I mean,
Okay.
the guy's a doormat, so there is that. Shall I read it out?
Go on,
Yeah.
if you like that one, Hobbit.
Dear Deirdre, my girlfriend is trying to turn me into somebody I'm not. She's enrolled me at college to retrain as a mechanic in the autumn and made me have my teeth straightened. I'm a delivery driver and the pay isn't great. So she says I have to get a better job. My parents think she's brilliant for me, but I'm not so sure. She stopped me drinking with the lads even before the pub shut all down. Now it's all about drinking smoothies and keeping fit. I'm 27 and she's 23. Help. And Deirdre says, she's got motivation and clearly wants you to be healthy. But if she's trying to control you rather than convince you, it doesn't bode well for the future. Say you are happy to start some of the things she suggested, but there have to be compromises. Why not give her ideas? You're all while pubs are shut. Hang on. Why not give her ideas? You're all while pubs are shut.
Okay.
Does that let me read that sentence a third time and see if it makes sense. Why not give her ideas? You're, as in YOUR, you're all while pubs are shut. But insist you have your Friday nights.
I think
back
she's
with
accusing him
pals.
of being going down the pub all the time.
Oh. Well, yeah. I mean, no. I know guys like this, and you're probably like, well, it's another month, and my friends are asking if I can come out again. No, you have to stay in and get your teeth straightened, son. Oh, okay, darling. And you better study well for your mechanics exam, or I'm going to beat you hard. Okay, then. I like being a delivery driver.
How about this one? How about this one then? Jog on. My husband is objecting to me going running with my mate's teen son during lockdown. Grant, I bet you'd love to go jogging with your mate's mum from the shop, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You thought of that,
it, mate.
You thought of that, seeing if she wants to go jogging with you, Grant.
It's like, oh, you're a bit bored. Do you fancy going for a jog?
Yeah.
Hey, I found one here that Brutus should help out with.
What's that?
Wait for her under a bridge.
It's like, dear Deirdre, I need sex at least 3 times a week, but my girlfriend wants it just once a week. We've had a baby nearly a year old. I'm 28.
Okay,
What?
like, I'd have sex with my girlfriend, like, every night. When I've had them
Is
in
this
the past.
is this one from Woes? I need affection. My wife makes me feel like a sex pest at the slightest physical touch.
Oh my god, wow.
Oof.
I mean, if it's something like this is the sort of thing where I think Brutus is right. You go and see a prostitute, and if you're in places like Brazil, your wife tends to be up for it because they know if you're not, you'll go to the brothel.
Deirdre's photo casebook. Bethany returns home to find her mum's boyfriend in a wig and dress. Fuck.
Just needs to start playing like the the saucy saxophone music.
Oh, the da 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 da
But there's 2 solutions I see to this bloke's problem. One, you go to the prostitutes and you tell your missus that you're going to the prostitutes. Every time she doesn't have sex with you, you're taking money out of her account so you can fuck the whores. Or 2, you get a second wife. And if the second wife won't give you enough sex, you get a third one.
Allah Akbar.
Yeah, well, we're all the caliphate now, so bigamy laws have been repealed.
Epic.
Yeah.
You know, you can have your own harem now, though.
I can't get my wife pregnant because I can't climax during sex. Where do these people come from, and how do they end up writing in?
Fuck Deirdre and her advice on there. She's simping for the woman. It's like, you're being selfish.
Always. She gives women a free pass every time.
I mean, it's a two-way street. I mean, there are certain things that's what the marriage vows are about. In sickness and in health, you don't feel up to it. Well, what do you think the man feels up to? I mean, he goes out and does the work. Doesn't he deserve a bit of perks? I mean, why did he get married to you then?
All we want is bangers and mash, watching TV and a beer.
Yeah.
How much
And a quick scene too on the weekend. A ruddy good scene too. Ruddy good.
A ruddy good scene. Oh
had to
no!
change my
girlfriend
bag.
cheated on me after I bought us a house, and now I'm drinking to cope.
Oh mate, just be like a man.
Yeah. Watch one of those Muslim videos, how to beat your wife correctly. Oh no, we're we're. Got it.
I like the videos of where they're flogging like these bin bags outside. Like, I don't know what they did wrong, but it was just funny to me. I'll show you to take out the rubbish. Inshallah. I wish this fucking lockdown would fuck off.
Me too.
Yeah, got shit I need to get on with.
Pubs need to be open, airports need to be closed.
And I'm fed up.
Except for when I need to go on holiday.
I'm fed up of having such a large area to fucking work. It's really pissing me off.
Someone said you guys talked about the Assassin's Creed Valhalla bullshit yet. Vikings were actually peaceful to the Anglo-Saxons, don't you know?
Yeah, they're feminists.
I'm not going to lie, I really don't play that many video games anymore. I'm kind of, video games really are for teenagers.
I boycotted Ubisoft before it was cool because I refused to have Uplay installed on my system. And I can see that since then, Ubisoft have never published a game which I would want to play.
I mean, yeah, like Assassin's Creed, like, I just think these titles that get released every year just kind of meh, really
well, it's
meh.
rehashing the same thing over and over. It's the same Far Cry game, it's the same Assassin's Creed, and it's the same Anno game, and that's it. That's all they do. They just doing the same thing over and over. I mean,
I don't really buy that. The last
Tomb
game I
Raiders.
actually played...
Isn't Tomb Raider Ubisoft, or is that someone else?
I think it is.
Every game
well,
does.
they've made, like, there's some games that I like, but they're generally not, like...
Just
God of War 2018 was really good. I enjoyed that. And Bloodborne was good.
I like Darksiders 2, but Darksiders 3 had a chick in it, didn't it?
I played that because it was free on PS Plus, and
I haven't played it yet.
I did play that. It was pretty good. It was kind of more like, you see what they were doing. It reminded me of I don't know. It played quite well, but it was sort of like, it felt more like a PS2 game.
Yeah, it was.
Darksiders
2 did though, didn't it? It felt like it wasn't really using the PS4.
I don't usually play games, but when I do, I play StarCraft.
Yeah, I just don't play video games nearly as much anymore.
Nerd.
I'm a casual gamer. I don't play a lot, so I just always put it on fucking easy and breeze through.
Wow, not a real gamer. Am I right?
Uncharted is fucking awesome. It makes me want to go somewhere tropical and
I've been playing the
Uncharted adventure.
I've been playing the collection now. I've started on the first one.
Have you played?
I'm replaying Dune at the moment. You can watch on Fremen on the Sands. He's my good friend. If you go on this channel,
I like
that guy. Yeah, I do too.
I can't play, but I like to watch some people play certain games. I liked watching people play Prototype. And you ever played that? And Dante's Inferno was kind of fun to watch.
That was interesting.
What about
I don't know, like, in the era of Let's Plays, there's a lot of games where it's like, I don't want to drop money on that, so I'll just watch people, like...
Oh, see, this is back when Blockbuster existed, whenever I was, like, young. When they used to just go rent a game.
Are you old now?
Yeah.
Guys, what do you think about the new Killer Wasp thing in America?
Oh yeah, apparently.
Oh, shall I play the video? Because we've got some content to do with that.
They've only found 2 of them, I thought. Wasn't there only 2 that they found?
Do you think we should play a video?
They killed
of a fucking
bees,
mouse
and they
dying
look
in pain?
evil as fuck.
I reckon
so
the
evil.
Chinkies have been importing them. I mean, they're always like smuggling live animals.
Fuck me. Do you ever watch? Does anybody ever watch that Border Force, the Australian one? They come. It's like they don't even sell fucking food in Australia, and It's like hold on a minute. They do actually sell fucking food in Australia. You
You're
dumb
not have
cheeky
piss
twat.
eggs.
Yeah.
I bring
It's like
piss eggs
they've
with me.
got carrier bags full of intestines with spiders' eggs in
I was
them.
watching-
It's like, you're not.
I watched one today where they actually brought a fucking bread maker with them. For fuck's sake.
Nah, Aussies don't know how to do
I'll tell you what really pisses me off, and the missus always laughs at me about this. Is I said, and there was a white couple once, and all they did was accidentally bring kind of four. They brought 4 bananas in the bag. Accidentally left four bananas in the bag. Got absolutely fucked over, $600 fine. You watch another one, and this fucking chinky or whatever brings about 4 cases with them, absolutely full of like seeds, food, like wet food, half dead food, and all kinds of shit like that. And then they'll get like a $200 fine every time.
Fuck.
Wait, I don't. Fine for what?
For bringing food in. The chinkies just bring cases and cases and cases of fucking food. I don't.
The one in America, they don't
Where?
find them. They just blend,
Where?
destroy it. That's what they do.
Yeah, well, in Australia, they find white people like $600 for some bananas, but some chinkies brought cases of food in, including seeds and fucking everything. They'll find them about $200.
I think I'm missing the context here because like why people bringing it in as is like that they're immigrating there?
Well, it's border force, so it's when people are going through customs, and they check the cases.
I don't think you get fined that. You don't get fined here to do that, do you?
No, well, this is border force.
Blend it all up.
This is border force Australia.
Yeah, I've never heard of that. That's insane.
Yeah, the Australians fine you for taking food in. Because obviously with all of the animals they've got quite a they claim they have a delicate ecosystem with all those fucking killer animals they got.
Yeah, everything that was there is designed to kill you. Isn't that what Dylan Moran says?
They do, mate. They brought that. What's that? The cane toad or ball toad from America, and it really fucked them up. Really fucked up Australia's.
Are we gonna watch this video of this mouse dying with a fucking murder hornet? What are they? A murder hornet? Is that what it's called?
No, they're Asian hornets.
I thought someone's called.
Hornet?
No, they're calling
They
them
look so evil.
Asian murder hornet.
Oh, okay. Well, we halfway had it, both of us.
So I'm gonna put it on now, and
Poisonous
already-
people.
They
Is everyone-
decapitate bees with their little what's it called? It's like the things that are on their face.
Bees are so cute. I think bumblebees are really cute.
Oh,
I like bumblebees.
Ooh, little furry babies.
They're called jaws, Sarah.
No, what is it? Is that what they're calling the jaws?
That's the that's the
Yeah.
poor little mouse being fucking stung to death by this bastard.
Mandibles, something like that.
That's fucking evil. Is it biting it on the back as well? I bet that was a chinky film. I bet that was a chinky filming that. I mean, who sits there and fucking watches that happen?
They're worried about bees. They're worried about the bees because they decapitate the bees, and we need our bees for like when they go flower to flower and stuff.
By the way,
Bastard.
speaking of bees,
It just keeps fucking stinging and stinging and stinging that poor fucking mouse, doesn't it?
I don't
speaking
think
of
stinging, I think it's
Imagine just standing.
clamping
Yeah,
down.
you're right. I bet it is a chinky because they do film shit like this. I don't get this phenomenon of someone just like getting the phone out and filming a happening.
That's awful. That's terrible.
It's kind of funny, but this is one where this Asian guy just fucking records a monkey raping a frog. It's like you open its mouth and give it a blowjob. It's grim, but it's funny at the same time.
That's like
Shit like that.
They have pelicans that eat pigeons and shit. You knew that?
I don't think that's
More.
dead at the end of that. It's still breathing, isn't it?
Well, they're incredibly poisonous and they can kill humans. That's the problem with
The nightmarish
Well, yeah,
creatures
it's
can grow up to 2 inches in length, have a sting described as feeling like a hot metal spike, and have been even known to kill humans.
Yeah, they had an episode. They had like a segment on this on Tucker last night where they're worried about the bees because they take their jaws or whatever you would call them, and they decapitate the bees.
Well,
Fuck.
speaking of bees,
And they go into the nest like the bee
Oh, it
nest.
says it here. It says given the chance, they'll wipe out an entire bee colony within hours. Reports say.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah, the murderous hornets work by decapitating the bees and feeding on their young.
Yeah.
I've been stung by one of them, by a hornet.
Ooh.
They fucking killed that dude.
This isn't a normal hornet.
No, they're
It's not a normal
hornets.
hornet.
Hornets are a subspecies of the Japanese giant hornet and have a stinger around 6 millimeters, although they have been known to have stingers almost double that, closer to a centimeter in length. They inject a deadly venom with each sting that melts flesh. It's described as feeling like a hot metal spike.
But what the
it fucking kills. I was crying.
They're basically Zerg.
Beekeepers, what they're doing is that like the way that they prevent them from like going into the colonies and killing all the bees is they release some kind of heat inside of it, and the hornets can't take the heat, and so they end up leaving immediately.
Speaking to Straits Times, one expert said the venom itself is fairly toxic and creates localized necrosis around the wound, so you'll see melting flesh around the wound.
Nice.
Yeah, it kills. I was only about 12 when that happened.
Yeah, I've heard hornets are pretty bad, aren't they?
Yeah, my dad laughed at me because I was on a boat.
Fuck! But if you sustain multiple stings, the necrosis and the venom will actually start getting into your bloodstream. It will start working on your organs, and multiple stings could literally be fatal. So basically, it melts your innards.
So as you were saying, Phil,
brown recluse. It's like a brown recluse. Like whenever they bite you, it starts to rot like the outer edges of where it stung you, or it bit you.
So where are they? Just in America, then, are they?
Oh, Asian hornets arrived in France 10 years ago. So again, I reckon that's.
Have you seen this story? This story in the middle. Killer mum truly adored daughter whose severed head she was carrying. What the fuck is going on with this planet?
Well, is it with these journalists simping for women as well?
Where did this happen?
I mean, who wrote this? Do
you really want me to read this story?
No.
Probably say man drove her to do it or some shit.
Tatiana Paidova, 38, a cleaner from Kharkiv City, Ukraine, whose neighbour said she adored her only child, Christina, 13, who she's now accused of murdering.
That makes sense, Ukraine.
Found this poll thread. It says wanted to be a cop.
Maybe the Russians will fight for starving Ukrainians to death.
Says, wanted to be a cop for a long time. Grew up in a rough patch. Mum was abused. Sister was an addict. Had a disdain for criminals and wanted to escape and be a force for good. Applied. Okay, Anon. You need GCSE grade B to be a cop. Finished school with AABBA levels. Sorry, Anon, not recruiting right now. Go get a degree and do some community work. Got a 2-1 in a law degree. Did lots of community work and also worked security at the student union. Sorry, Anon, we're looking for BAME, LGBT, and women mostly. You can still put in your application, we'll consider it. Applied to several different forces over 2 years and never even got called into an interview. CV was immaculate, had my degree, community work with a bunch of references, have a black belt in judo and Shotokan and peak physical fitness. Tried the military police. Well, Anon, the military budget is strapped right now, but there's plenty of space in the infantry. Ended up working in private security mostly as a bouncer, deal with police often. Had several encounters with the police. They're frail, useless, and slow to react. We had a fight outside a club where a Somalian had a knife. Manager called the cops, they didn't show up. When he called them again and said the guy had taken off, 16 of them came around the corner within minutes. Our police are mostly women now and can't do shit during physical crime fighting. The police are for show. Prancing around on pride parades and arresting people who don't like Sadiq Khan. Then this happened, where the man was rejected from the police because he was white in Manchester. Tried to get legal action, nothing happened.
No, he did. He got somewhere because his dad was a copper, which meant he probably had the money to fight it.
My feeling
he did.
I realized I wasted my entire wasted youth has been a lie and a joke, trying to be the best I can be and a credit to my country while pursuing a job that doesn't exist.
I've got more fucking degenerate news here. Advisor known as Professor Lockdown resigns after breaking rules to meet married lover. She visited his home twice, despite living elsewhere with her husband and children.
Well, yeah. I wonder.
Yeah, tell us again how men are the fucking problem.
Yeah, no, that's toxic masculinity. Hemmingford
must be.
So no
Guys,
one
on the
cares
topic
about
of,
my
On the topic of Hornets, I posted something in VC.
Yeah, I heard the police thing a while ago.
What's that about?
I was stung by one when I was about 12, I it
Oh,
was.
you
I
fucker.
was on
That's, is that those bees, is it? Fuck me.
Yep.
This
Is
guy,
there-
second part of the story, kind of interesting. He said, went to university in West Yorkshire and attended police community meetings and did police volunteering to network and get experience. Met this guy several times, Amjid Ditter. He was hired to promote diversity and became a high-ranking member of the WYP armed division for his diversity work. I met him once and spoke about careers and explained my struggles about joining the force. He told me that I don't promote diversity enough as a straight white male, and I should be at the back of the queue. Then this happened, where he was arrested. My feeling when the police would rather take their chances with somebody who should have been at least under surveillance at this point as a grooming gang member than me, because I'm a straight white male. Then read Peter Hitchens, realised how disgustingly ineffective and corrupt our police are on undeniably academically statistical level. I don't want to be a cop anymore, don't want to be a lawyer, I don't want to be part of modernity anymore. Fuck the police, fuck Bottomland, fuck the NHS and fuck nurses. I just want to go to trade school and I want to make resin river tables. In the meantime, let's have a British police hate thread.
How about this one then? 1 dead and 2 injured after water buffalo attacking Wales.
What? Buffalo attacking Wales?
No, in Wales,
Yeah, well-
you bellend.
Water buffalo.
where the sheep people are.
Water buffalo are. You get really nice milk from them, and they make mozzarella from that in the.
Do you get water from them, Hobbit?
Well, I want to hear about Phil's story where he got stung by a hornet.
Yeah, I was on a boat, right? And where was it now? This was in Tunisia. I think I was about 12 years old. And yeah, this big bastard thing fucking stung me. And I was fucking crying on the floor in agony. And my dad's there going, "What's up? You scared of sailing?" He thought I was scared of sailing because I was on a boat. He's like, "You scared of sailing, you puff?" And I was going, "Ah!" He's going, "Get up, you fucking puff. We're going sailing." And then this fucking German woman said, "Put sucre on," like sugar, and put sugar on, and yeah, that did fuck all. And that was my experience of getting stung by a hornet. It fucking killed that day. That was really bad.
The only thing that ever happened to me like that is my sister tied me up and sat me in fire ant pile for like, I don't know, 30 minutes.
Jesus.
Yeah. I had like.
Can you get nearer to your mic, please?
I'm sorry. What?
Can you get nearer to your mic, please?
I am close as close as I can get to it.
Oh,
I said
you're
my
very
sister-
close.
Jesus Christ! I'm going on a wee rabbit hole with hornets.
Here.
Yeah,
is
this is
this
turned
better
into a-
if I talk-
Yes.
That's better.
Is this better? Is
Yes.
this better, Joe? No, I
Yes.
said my sister would tie me up and like set me into a fire ant pile and leave me,
What the
and
fuck?
I just have to like bathe in like oatmeal.
What the
Hey,
fuck?
Fucking hell.
Are you Native American or something? That's what I expect them.
She's a ginger, dude. That's what the problem is. She's a ginger.
Yeah, Redskins. Mate.
She's a redhead.
Redskins.
Yeah, she's a hard R. as a ginger.
I quite like auburn hair.
How about this one? How about this one then? This is a story about what PA think we are. A man made his girlfriend get his name tattooed on her arm on holiday and told her, "Now everyone will know you're mine." Martin Mitchell, 49, would also not let his partner wear underwear she had owned before they were together, or put up pictures including of her own family or from her life before their relationship. After he was slapped with an estate restraining order at Cardiff Crown Court, his former girlfriend said, "I feel like he's taken everything away from me." The court was told Mitchell's controlling behaviour began in June 2018, that he lost it when his girlfriend spoke to her former partner about child contact, calling her a whore and a slut.
Well, that's just sad. If you can't, listen, if you can't trust like your partner, you shouldn't be with them.
Exactly.
True.
You know, it's like I've had. Yeah.
Don't trust anyone.
Jesus Christ!
I mean,
I've
the
been
thing
on-
is, all relations they are power play, and you know there's negotiations going on all the time. But if it's that hostile, I mean, there's no love there, right?
No, they can't.
If she wouldn't
I
have
mean,
a tattoo, what's the
my
point?
ex-girlfriend used to come out with fucking absurd shit. Like, she was always worried about me leaving her, and always worried about me cheating, etc. And it's just like, don't know.
Well, meanwhile, I've been on a weeb rabbit hole with the bees.
Yeah, it's been quite bee-centric today, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Hey,
Behave.
To
I've
be
been,
or not
uh,
to be?
I've been posting stuff in weeb shit.
you like jazz? Oh, that was
Well,
good.
bees white. Bees are white, aren't they?
Well, they're yellow, actually.
Oh, do we want to do some
No, but
women's think pieces from the Metro? What do you want to do? If you're using lockdown to get back in touch and apologise to your ex, don't. Or do you want to do, if you are having thought of self-harm or suicide, please know you're not alone?
Do that one.
I mean,
First one.
how the
Second one
fuck?
sounds depressing.
Yeah, I have
Yeah,
them
that's
too.
I get it.
depressing,
Like,
but-
not being able to go out and do stuff, it is annoying. But like, everyone's got a phone these days. They can at least.
Geralt, we already know that
don't
you've
know,
been
like,
round all
talk to
your
people.
exes trying to get back in there, Geralt. We know it.
It's not that hard. Just go on Counter Strike.
What's that, Phil?
Here you go, in
I
general.
said it's hard with this lockdown. Just go on Counter Strike. Fuck around on the internet. Have a wank. You'll be alright. Don't worry about it.
You'll be right, pal.
That's how you deal with the lockdown.
Geralt
right.
sounding simp pilled. Am I right? What? Why?
Oh, fucking hell.
Bee.
Debate. What?
Well,
What's hashtag?
in other news, my jam turned out absolutely fine.
What's hashtag?
God.
Did you put no traditional jam jar?
Your connection's spurging.
No, I didn't. But I mean, if somebody's got like a
Whose is mine?
Waitrose posh blackcurrant jam thing, give it to me. I'll put my
Yeah.
jam in there.
Jam jars for racists. Let's get this going.
Yeah, I want
Jam
most finest blackberry jam jar, which I can put my blackberry jam in, and then I can say it's rat nice blackberry jam.
Hey,
I wish I had some black currants, but there's no bushes around here. There's a blackberry bush, and when I go picking there, there's this bull which sort of, like stomps and starts like tearing up the soil, and it's like it looks as if he's about to charge you. I'm like, no, fuck off, mate. These are my blackberries. So I just put my arms out and just start going, moo, and
fucking
then he
London.
backs away.
What are you on about?
Oh, I go foraging for blackberries, but there's cows in the fields when I do it, and there was this bull who looked as if he was about to charge me for the fruit I've been picking. I'm like, no, fuck off,
Berries
mate.
in the country.
In the country!
You picked the wrong house, fool.
He lives in a house, a very big house in the country.
How am I sounding to you,
So
lads?
here's the theory about the unwashed thing, where so Brutus thinks,
You're right.
No.
look,
Yeah,
it's really simple. You post the pic of his wife, and then Unwash has the chance to complain that we're doing mean, nasty things to him. Then
Yeah.
Unwash can use that as an excuse to retaliate. Apparently,
Stream
Has
shit.
he got a
the
wife,
stream shit in the
Unwashed?
bed.
he
The
has
stream
an
shit in the bed at the moment,
ex-wife.
but it should be right in a bit.
It's
Well,
just
he's
no
actually
way
got a
to
wife.
police him.
Fucking hell.
Police his language because they can't challenge his ideas because he's obviously
Yeah,
so Tatler man, I guess.
yeah. That's what they've been doing.
Classic, classic
I mean
police
the same.
tactic, mate. It's
the
the bait thing. That's what they do.
The same week Millennial Waves does his thing, they somehow decide that Brutus is enemy number one. It's just it's classic bait and switch, isn't it?
It's just this just seems like the Fed plan. It's like
Yeah.
Ugh.
The
if you're
point
gonna
is
get
that
into conspiracy,
they can't even deal with online fucking around. How they'll deal with the actual media. You know what I mean? Like they'll kill them.
It's just
Oh,
Well,
God,
no,
can you
listen.
imagine? I mean, if they say, oh, Brutus was mean, can you imagine what Andrew Neil's going to be like if he was to
Well,
interview
Paxman's gonna turn him
Oh,
into
right.
an arsehole.
2 seconds. We were fucking joking about something earlier that we forgot to cover. So Grinder Greg came out with a really hot take. This is literally what he thinks. On Twitter, he said the following: everybody's sex life is embarrassing. Every sex life begins with fumbling, if not violence and trauma.
What?
Like every political career, every sex life ends with failure. And everything that happens in between probably wouldn't look good on Twitter or Pornhub. Time to come off it. No, Greg. Look, who here's sex life started with violence and fumbling?
Oh.
Fumbling, but not violence.
You haven't even violently attacked your girlfriend. Fuck, man.
Yeah.
Violence and fumbling. So that's what gays think. That's how your sex life.
You speak for yourself, Greg, mate.
Yeah. I guess when you're, when you're, when you get your back door smashed in, I'd imagine it is quite violent and traumatic, Greg. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ! It's just the amounts of cope I've heard this week. Why didn't they just go, look, Moses a fucking degenerate? Why have they tried to put it on fucking Brutus? You know, because Brutus's words of violence and Wose's violence are nothing to be spoken about, are they?
Yeah. The thing is with Woes is that he's childish. Like the way he's trying to attract a mate is the way I was when I was like 13.
Yeah.
It's fucking embarrassing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the problem. Yeah, of course people are fucked up in the bedroom, you know what I mean? Of course they are. They get up to some freaky shit that if you showed people, online, they'd be like, fucking hell, you're weird.
Yeah.
But it's the way he attracts a mate. Like he's showing people pictures of his fucking god rod. He's a degenerate and he seems like a posh spaz. Like, because he can't attract a mate properly. I mean,
well, it seems Daddy's always sheltered him from real life, doesn't it, from what I've read?
Mm.
Yeah, it seems to me that he's been. Excuse me while I engage in psychoanalysis, Jew style. But like, it seems to me that fucking because his dad was a policeman, perhaps it's the case that because he comes from a family of coppers, doesn't he? It might be the case that they've yeah, he does. It seems to me that maybe they've sheltered him to the point. Where, when you have those kids who were raised by their grandparents and they're always weird.
Well, I was going to say when you have that kid at school that's off the rails, they're usually either vicar's son or the copper's son, aren't they?
Yeah, or they were raised by their nan or something.
Yeah.
Well, they're not socially integrated properly because their parents are way too fucking protective.
I know this. What is it about being like if you're raised by old people, then like the kid turns out really fucking weird. And,
yeah, they turn up like Rupert the fucking bear. They turn like Rupert the fucking bear. They're not right properly. I mean, they're good people. They're civilized, but they just.
I didn't know Rupert the bear was a rapist. I haven't seen that.
I've observed this too.
Rupert the bear raped the fuck out of anyone. If you leave Rupert the bear long enough, he'll pull his cock out.
Well, he just said they turn out like Rupert the bear. I thought, hold on a minute, I don't remember reading where Rupert the bear fucking batters old PC around the arsehole.
But
I mean, my sex life started. It was like a build-up of romance over the course of like a year. It was quite normal. It was
what was his name, Grub?
Quite a nice time, to be honest.
Whereas Rupert the bear just gets his fucking dick out and then goes, "Shh, no one will believe you. No one will believe you. I'm Rupert the fucking bear. No one will believe you. Touch my fucking dick or I'll rape you." That's the way it is. That's dark.
Sounds bizarre.
That went a bit dark. That did, Phil.
Did anyone's sex life start with violence and fumbling trauma?
No, I don't think so.
Mine didn't. Mine, it was quite pleasing. Quite a pleasing experience.
Yeah, the first time, mate, cock and ball torture. Diving straight in there.
Straight in for the fight.
Triple anal dogging in the park at the gay bar.
Beds, mate. I want to get vacuumed in the bed, mate.
But the thing is though, even now, Woes is protected, isn't he? He gets away with it because Mark always used to treat him like his special little boy, didn't he? And it's like, no. He's a special boy with special needs. Don't be mean to him.
He's a guy who,
and you get people on Twitter that go, "Don't you push him too far? He'll top himself," don't they?
His early content was quite comfy, I'll give him that. But then it's like, mate, you've been in this thing for half a decade now, and you're still a neat. It's like you could have lost weight, you could have sorted your life out, and you didn't.
Yeah, I mean, I like listening to him talk about like Theodore Dalrymple and shit like that. It's like, okay, yeah, this is part
Some
of the
of it's insightful,
hobby
but,
club. But like real shit, it's like, listen, man, you're in your late 30s, you haven't got a missus, you're a fat piece of shit, you still live with your dad or something, and you've got to sort your shit out, man.
Yeah.
You're just not. It's just weird.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
You're not
think
even
he's-
Rupert the Bear. Rupert the Bear's got his shit together.
I think his friends in the scene should have perhaps been a bit harder on him, shouldn't they?
Should have pressured him to, get him.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been saying for years, "Oh, I'm sick of being fat." And blah,
I mean,
blah, blah. It's like,
this Godrod shite's been hanging around for fucking 4 years now, hasn't it? 2 years, sorry, 2 years now, hasn't it?
Mark's been offering to help him obviously lose weight. He also knows what he's doing.
Mark collects Rupert the Bear.
So go on, Phil. Why do you think that is, though? Like, people who were raised by the elderly, they are fucking weird.
I don't know. I think it's just because they're from a different generation. Yeah. You have to have. I think it's that. I don't know. If your parents, like my parents and your parents are of the same era, they pass on their flaws to each other. Whereas if you're raised by grandparents, they're literally from a different generation, and they're just. I don't know. They do it too well. The thing is that they raise that. If you're raised by your grandparents, they do it too well. And if you're a boy, you need to be a little shit to some degree. You do need to be a little shit to some degree. And if you're not a little shit to some degree, you either turn it out to be Rupert the Bear, a serial killer, or a wrong un. You just do. Whereas if you have a little son, you have to let him be a little bastard to a little degree. I do believe that. Girls is different. You have to shelter them and send them to a fucking nunnery.
Give her Reading.
But with I've got a daughter, and it's if you have a daughter, you just have to protect them from everyone until I don't know if they're 30 or something. Whereas if you've got a little lad, they do need to be a little shit to some degree so that they can be part of the hierarchy, part of natural hierarchies where they can bond them with groups.
Well, I think that it's sad to see you get some of these parents, they never take the kids anywhere or do anything with them. It's just it's sad. Right,
Guys, I gotta go.
They're raised by a PlayStation,
Till I
Bye.
Bye.
The thing is, though, is that Rupert the Bear Kids, that's what I'm going to call them now, that's the archetype, right? Rupert the Bear Kids,
Is this something from when you were a kid, or is the Rupert the Bear? I'm really interested in the Rupert the Bear theory.
do you reckon? Well, do you reckon Unwashed is a
I remember
Rupert the Bear
watching
kid?
Rupert the Bear and thinking, this isn't for me. This is for the nan kid. If you're a nan kid, you get thrust into Rupert the Bear. If you're not a nan kid,
So you reckon Unwashed is a Rupert the Bear kid?
no, I don't even think he'd get into Rupert the Bear. He seems like a fucking. I don't know what cartoon he'd watch. I think he was part of the hierarchy. He was a little bastard to some degree, but he was sort of. I don't know. He just played on his bike or something.
I was just thinking, seeing the people who were at that, when I was just like, oh Jesus, how could you walk down the street with these people and not be embarrassed?
Yeah, if we could keep talking about that down to a fucking minimum, man.
I think what happened with Millennial Woes, seriously, is that he was policed by his own parents because he's raised by coppers, and I think that they perhaps forced him to read. They were like, read a book, and he's perhaps read every fucking bits of literature. Rupert the fucking Bear, until the point where he's turned into some fucking literature fucking person, and it's just... the reality is, if you read too many books and don't do fuck all else, you turn into a weirdo. I mean, look at
Bing Bong. I've got to say Bing Bong's comment. Brutus, women have babies. Rakesh and Specky. Ree! Woes, want to see my Godrod? Rakesh and Specky. Crickets. Yeah.
Well, exactly. It's fucking absurd.
Yeah.
That's what, literally, you can just see their priors when they're like, it's like, yeah, all right, so, you married a fat bird, and, you're not angry about it, that you've broken up, she's literally your ex-wife.
Well, I was thinking more of our
whamming.
I was thinking more of our idea about the liberals taking over the movement. So basically, this is like Brutus is like conservative man who said something slightly edgy, and Woes' literal fucking left-wing sex pest, so gets a fucking pass, isn't it? It's literally what it's like, isn't it?
Well, that's God's Own made a really good point where he was like, he said, most right-wing women hearing that kind of pub talk, they just roll their fucking eyes, but they wouldn't be offended.
Yeah.
So I thought that was a good point.
I mean, that's what I mean. The daughter of Albion, friend of the show. She's no fucking shrinking violet, is she?
No.
The conversations we've had with
they
her.
pretend that she is. Yeah, the conversations we've had, but they pretend she is. And I get doing the aesthetics thing and stuff. I'm sure she generally does like that kind of aesthetic stuff.
Yeah.
Like, but it's like, don't treat her with kid gloves. She's like a 28-year-old woman who can banter with the lads. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you think it's really they're more worried about their lack of understanding of women? Is that what it is?
Well, that's just what a lot of what that when they were doing bed sit weed science and talking about like the feminine and using words like toxic masculinity and positive masculinity. It's just like, shut the fuck up, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you've never set foot in a gym in your life, and you're gonna sit there and
you look like Charles Manson, and you probably smell like bin juice.
Bin juice. The bin juice gang.
The bin juice.
And then it's like, and then you're gonna talk about how you're far right and trad when you got some lass covered in tattoos head to toe. Shut up. Yeah.
Oh dear, it's crazy. It really is crazy. The thing is though, they don't realise that they're the only ones with anything to lose. We're just shit posters on the internet. I mean, if we lose a channel, we'll start another one. We'll do our best to find everybody.
When they come across actual right wing thought, they have a meltdown. I'm like, why are you even here?
You're in the wrong place.
Yeah.
They're here to moderate the discourse. It's like, oh yes, we want right-wing stuff, and then goes on to list a bunch of left-wing bollocks. It's just,
Brutus. Yeah, Brutus. I mean, all they've done is give Brutus a massive uptick in fucking. Well, what they've done is what was stupid, because before there was no binary. There was literally PA sucking any spare nationalists in, wasn't there? And now what they've done is PA have gone, we're here, Brutus is over there, he's bad. So anybody who is in PA and who is been associating with PA and thinks it's a bit gay and a bit staid, they're just going to go over to Brutus's side. So all they've done is they've created a binary where there wasn't one before. It's absolutely madness, isn't it? Considering most gayish man on internet who love to do homoerotic porn, is supposed to be fucking Mr. Statistics, hasn't fucking noticed this.
Yeah, it's strange. I just yeah. Did we Kelly Brook?
Do you want to talk about Kelly Brook? Hold on a second.
She apparently did a Sun interview. She said here's a quote, and she's right. She's absolutely right. She said I was dirty in my 30s, naughty in my 40s, and I'll be fucking fit in my 50s.
I can't honestly name a fucking. Hold on, I'll get a. What I'll do next is I'll get. 50s, I'll get a. Did she say fit as fuck?
Yeah. The full quote is,
I'll get her right. The only film that I know she's been in is Piranha 3DD. Is it 3D or 3DD or something?
Why is that a McGodrod?
Because everyone's some variation on Godrod.
Yeah,
apart from me.
Godrod nicknames all round. That's because you're Scooky
Can you change my name back?
No, don't keep it. Don't listen to him.
Adam, you've been granted special privileges.
Special privileges for special boys.
What are the special privileges?
The special privileges is you don't get to use your name on this Christian server.
Yeah, isn't a privilege. That's a curse.
That means you've been saved. That means you've been saved from shunning. You don't use your real name.
It's the same avatar though.
I haven't heard of anything she's. Oh God, she was in Keith Lemon, the film. Is Keith Lemon one of the? What? She was in a short film called Kelly Brook's Camel Toe Shows.
Okay. Hey, Hemi, we've done 2 hours. We done yet? Go on.
We ran out of content like an hour ago, mate.
Get our monies in.
Yeah, it's a good job. It's
Kenny
a good
Brooke,
job.
yeah.
Unwashed is so fucking stupid. Otherwise, we'd have been struggling to fill another
God,
half
she's
hour.
all right, isn't she? I'd give her one. Has she has she got babies?
I don't actually know.
I think so. I don't know.
I hope so.
So, should we go through chat a bit and then call it a night? God's Own, who's been doing God's Own work, has said they don't understand their role. Unwashed has been about all Unwashed has been about is policing the right and not even sensible establishment targets, except that true UK guys group of Hanan, which is a point, isn't it? A lot of stuff about bees.
Bees.
Oh, the bees.
Right, we've done 2 hours. Night all.
Good night.